What's up, Mike here with Tuner Test Drive, and in this series of videos I'm going to share with you a few things to look for when buying one of these cars, a Mark IV Supra. This is going to be part one of the series, and in this part we're going to be focusing on VIN tags. Where are all the VIN tags located, and also with a few VIN tags you can find out some other information on the car. Knowing where to look for VIN tags will help you figure out if this car's been in an accident or if there's something someone's trying to cover up. As far as I know, my car was never in an accident. I have all the VIN tags intact in my car. So here, let me show you around the car and show you where all these VIN tags are located. Okay, now before I show you where all these VIN tags are located, let's take a look at a few examples of VIN tags. Because from 1993 to 1995, there's one designation, and then from 1996 to 1998, there's a different designation. For this video, we're going to focus mainly on the 7th character of the 1993 to 1995 VIN tag, and then the 5th character on the 1996 to 1998. Because really this is the most important character of the VIN tag to let you know if the car was originally turbo or not. Since there's a lot of swapped cars in the market nowadays, the pricing difference between an NA swapped car to an original turbo car can be quite significant, so it's good to know if this car has been either converted or is an original turbo car. So for the 1993 to 1995, the 7th character, if it's a 2, it's an original turbo car. If it's a 1, it's an original NA car. Then on the 1996 to 1998, if the 5th character is an E, that means it's an original turbo car. If the 5th character is a D, then it's a original NA car. Additionally, there's a VIN tag on the door, the driver's side door, that gives a lot more information as far as the original equipment supplied with the car. It can tell you the differential. It can also tell you what transmission was originally supplied with the car, as well as the original color, whether the interior was leather, and also whether the interior was black or tan. I'll have some designations written out in the description below if you want to get a little bit more detail as far as what the paint codes were, what the different transmission choices were. But now that we know what to look for in the VIN tags, let's take a look at where all these VIN tags are located. Alright, so there are 12 VIN tags you want to look for on a Toyota Supra. They have one on each fender. Right there's one. Over on the other fender is one. And then there is a VIN tag back here on the firewall. And then there's another one under here, but with this radiator shroud, it's very hard to see. Normally a stock car wouldn't have this little shroud on it, so you can see it. It should be about right here on the front crash beam here. But let's see if we can shine some light in here and get a look at it. If you can see right there, there it is. In the engine bay, there's one on the hood. So that's everything on the engine bay side. And then you also have one up here on the dash. Right there. And then on the doors, you'll have one on the quarter panel here. Then you also have this tag here on the door itself, and this tag is actually really important because if you want to verify the transmission in the car, this little tag will tell you. So on this tag you can see that it says V160 for the OEM 6-speed. You can also see original color 202, which is black. So this sticker right here is kind of important if you want to verify the OEM equipment that came with your car. Pop the trunk. Then in the trunk, you have one right there on the hatch. And then there will be one on the rear crash bar. Just pretty much take where the muffler is and then go under the car. There's a little spot here in the bumper. Shine some light up here, and there it is. Then over here, passenger side quarter panel, another VIN tag. And then like the driver's side, another VIN tag. On the door. So it's over here on the door. So that's the 12 VIN tags you want to look for. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that can be seen under the hood. And 6 would be on the actual dash. 7, 8 on the door and quarter panel. 9, 10 on the passenger side. 11 on the hatch, and then 12 underneath on the rear crash beam. So what's the importance of the VIN tags? Well, the VIN tags are put on pretty much every major panel of the car. So if you have a VIN tag that's missing, it's likely it was in some kind of accident, and then you can verify that with the Carfax, because if the Carfax comes back clean and then you find a car that is missing a VIN tag, that might be a red flag to try to see if you can backtrack some of the history and see if there was a reason why the panel was replaced, or if someone's trying to hide an accident. So if you're not looking for a pristine car, then having all the VIN tags really isn't that important. But if you are looking for one that you know has not been in any kind of major accident, then verifying all the VIN tags are in place is very important. And if you're wondering why my garage is a complete and utter mess, it's because my wife's Mini decided to completely blow 2 big holes in the transmission. Isn't that perfect? So of course with front wheel drive you have to pretty much take off the whole front of the car, drop the subframe just to get to the transmission, and while I'm in there I'm going to do a new clutch and then actually replace the transmission. So this project has been eating up a ton of my time. Alright, I hope this video will be able to help you when you're searching for one of these cars. I mean, these cars are getting kind of ridiculous in the used car market, so a lot of people are trying to scam people, saying that cars are things that they really aren't. So if you have information on the VIN numbers, you can figure out very quickly whether someone's trying to scam you or not. But as always, thanks for checking it out, and I'll catch you on the next one.